Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I'm working on a swap project, and I got going trying to find my stuff, and I did get a little ways with it and thought, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I will tell you. For this swap is called Scavenger Hunt Simple Style, a Return to Basics #1. And we need to have for our base an old photo, and it needs to have fringe, blank space, a man, rust, and postage stamp. We need to use all of those things. So I started with this photo. This is a photo I bought somewhere, and this was like this. So I thought when I put it on my scanner and printed it out that I would just cut it out here. But I'll show you what I did. Oh, that's embossed. That's cool. I never noticed that. This is what I did. Okay, so I needed rust, and this got a little out of hand right here. I'm not real happy with this part right here, but, and it does have rusty spots on it already. That's the real thing. That's the real thing on it. But I went ahead, and what I did is I used my rusty hinge, fired brick, and gathered twigs. And I thought that I had bought another red, but I can't find it anywhere, and I think that's the one I usually use because things weren't coming out like usually when I do this. But anyway, it kind of looks rusty. And then I folded over the edges a little bit, and I had this paper here. I have no idea, this is a scrap of paper, and I put it right there and just stress the edge of it and did that, and that's where I'm at so far. And I know why I got red, because that I've got the thing on there. I thought, why did I just clean this all off? So what I want to look for is a charm that I can put on here. That one would probably be good. Flower would be good too, but I think a heart would be better. Do I not have like a little heart in here? These got all mixed up. I had these really sorted good, and then I don't know what happened. I must have moved the box wrong. There's another heart. Anyway, this is what I was starting to do when I realized I need to have the camera on if I'm going to make a video. So that's what I did. I turned it on. Turning it on. And there's a heart with a key. But it looks too new because I can't even get a hold of it. Well, goodness. Oh, and it's not even a key. It's an arrow. But that looks too new for this project. Those two little swans might be kind of cute. I think I'll do the heart. I think we're just going to use the heart. And I really love that heart, so we'll use that for, I think it's really pretty. I've almost used it several times, and then I find something else and tell myself, well, I don't want to use that yet. Yeah, I'll do that. It's like, no, I might want that. Okay, we'll use that, I think. Or should I use that? It's flatter. Maybe I'll use this, it's flatter. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need at least 2 of these. I'll set out 3. And I didn't get out a clothing pin. What you call it? Yeah, I can't even think. I didn't get one of these out. I got a charm in there. Why do I have a charm in there? It says hello. That won't work. Yeah, I might need to look into getting some gold ones. I'm getting really low on my gold. Okay, now I'm not sure yet where all that's going, so I will put that to the side. Now for my postage stamp, I pulled out 2 of them. Got these 2. This one's got a wagon and horse. I thought that would be good. For my fringe, thought and thought and thought. And I finally came up with this fringe stuff, and it's a rust color. So that will work. Okay, and then I thought we would put some kind of a, oh, everything's about to fall just a second. Some kind of a label or something. So I'm trying to decide. When I was doing this, I really thought I'd put everything down here. I kind of like to cover that up. Maybe I can put this right up here, and that will kind of cover up that where I'm not happy, and maybe I can come up with something else. If I do that, I'm going to cut that fringe down some, though. I don't like it hanging down over his face. I don't like that at all. So then I just, I thought maybe one of these might look nice too. I'm thinking this one right here. This one says photograph on it. It's got photograph. It looks like it is a copy of the back of a cabinet card. This one didn't, this one just had the people's name on it. It wasn't, there was no advertisement or anything on it. Okay, I'm trying to find my thing to poke these out. And I could maybe use the fringe to tie through that. Maybe we'll put that up there with the fringe through it. Then I need, I've got a lot of labels here that I didn't. I wonder if I got my, I think I got my labels mixed up and picked up the wrong pile. Okay, let's see here. Because I had a pile of ones I'm not using. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, here they are. They're at the bottom of this. These were the ones that I thought would go. Well, not the polka dot ones. Those don't go there. Okay, so, and this one has, on here it says photograph. It's probably, honestly, a copy of the same thing, because that it was all Jenny Bolin. So, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, art, yeah. I've got some blue. I have some red stripe. I got some butterflies I thought I could use. But I think these black will work the best. I'm kind of trying to gather my thoughts here on what am I doing. I think I got these out to look at. These are littler. Yeah, I think I want a bigger one than that. Okay, so maybe let's put, well, those are not going to be able to be on that because it's not, they're not big enough. Wonder if I need to cut something else out of this and put it down there. Let me get my label stamps. Let's see if there's anything large on that. I knew I was going to drop those other stamps. I knew it. Well, I got that one. And what about that one? Yeah, let's do that one and see how that works. These are stamps by Seven Gypsies, and I love them. I use them all the time. I don't use the ovals as much as the squares just because they're a pain to cut. Alright, let me get a block. I'll use my archival ink. Oh, I didn't put it away. There it is. I'm going to stamp it down here if it'll fit where the writing is. And it does. Just barely, but it fits. That's all that matters, isn't it? Alright. Oh, I bet my scissors are in the other room. I was in there fussy cutting last night. Alright, let me see what other scissors I have up here. Try these and see how they work. Or these will work good maybe. I forget I have these. These are good scissors. They used to be fabric scissors, but they are not anymore. Used to be like years and years ago. But they still cut paper really good. Oops. I got some magazines yesterday at the thrift store. So I was sitting in there cutting out of them, and all of a sudden I'm cutting this right on the line, so I'm going to have to... I went around the corner and it went right on the line. So I'm going to have to fix this part up here. Anyway, I got some magazines at the thrift store. My thrift store, I can't talk, I guess, had finally put some more out. They hadn't for a long time. They're all newer ones, but they're good for collaging stuff that's not finished. Okay, now let's ink around the edge of this, and I think I'll use my scorched timber. Okay. And I think I'm going to ink around this one, but I'm going to just use my, what am I using? Gathered twigs for this one. There we go. Now I want to see before I do this if I can get this through here. And I can get a little bit more of this if I need to. It's a one that's got all different colors. So you got to cut just the little spot. You can see the purple on there, or it turns purple next. I'll cut that off here in just a minute. But if I put this on here and have some of the fringe hanging out, and then maybe I can still put fringe along the edge there. Except I'm having trouble. That's the problem with this fringe stuff, is you get so much fringe you can't tell, or I can't tell, what am I supposed to be pulling through here? I think I got it this time. No, I did not. I thought I did. I'm trying to pull on that purple piece. I don't know. I think that's okay. You know what I'll do? I will put a little bit of glue under there. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to pull this back like this because it's not cut very good. And just, oh, got too much glue on the end of my glue gun. Okay, put just a little bit right there. Trying to keep all that fringe as free from there as I can, except for what I want glued down. Then I need to cut this purple off of here, because I don't want that purple sticking up out of there. And I may not need to put any, I don't think I need to add the fringe unless I add a little bit down here because there's a lot of fringe hanging out there. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of ink around these stamps. This is one of my favorite stamps I had. It's kind of hard to let it go, but that is what it is, right? That's what we do. Maybe I ought to print it real quick. I'll do that while I'm making the other one, a copy of it. So I hope y'all are having a good day. It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday. It's June 5th. Oh, tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. I've already given her her gift. She loves to bake. She bakes a lot of cakes. She sells them. So I got her quite a bit of stuff. I went nuts on Temu and got her a bunch of stuff to use while she's decorating her cakes. And then I got her, I have one, it's black, it's about this big, and you put it on your canning jars. You just put the lid, not the ring, on your canning jar, and then you put that down on there and it sucks the air out. It doesn't can your stuff, but it makes it sealed so that your stuff will stay longer in it. And she wanted one of those so bad. She saw mine and she's like, I want one of those. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Well, maybe I should. Am I going to put the charm hanging from this? Where is my charm? There's my, there it is. Okay. Because I might have the charm hanging. Yep. Okay. So I need to find a little bitty eyelet. To do this. I can't use my big one because I want to use these teeny tiny, one of those. First I better make sure that that will go through it. The safety pin will actually go through one of those. I've never tried it. So let's see. Yeah, it goes through there just fine. Alright, so now I need my mat. My mat under it. Make a hole. I'm going to make a hole close to the bottom there where I want it because otherwise that's the safety pin. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to put the jump rings, but I was thinking that safety pin. My mat has gotten all curved up. Okay, so we'll put it about right there. Okay. And then we need this, the little bitty one. And I don't know which one. These look kind of rust colored. We'll use that one. That hole is almost too big. Whew. Okay. Oh, it fell out. I had a feeling it would. There we go. I hope it doesn't break my glass mat. I've got another one in there. I found one on clearance real cheap and I bought it a couple of years ago. There we go, that worked. Okay, there. This is old school here. But this was a step up from the hammer that was before that. Before this was a hammer and just two little tools, and you can only do one size then. That's all I had was one size. I don't know whatever happened to that. Okay. Let's see. If it'll work this way, or if I need to put a... That'll work. That'll be just fine. Okay, let me get my... I didn't know if I'd have to put an eyelet in the grommet and then put the safety pin on the eyelet, but it works just fine this way, so we will... Where is the end? There it is. Okay. Oops. I should have known that would happen. I should have known. Jewelry stuff is not my thing. I could not get into making jewelry because it's just not for me. It is not a talent I have. So I do good just to get that much done. Alright, so we'll put that. I don't know if I like how that's laying now. I might need to have a grommet. I think I'm going to have to because it's not laying very good. Alright, well, let's do this. I used to have the strength just to pull on one. I don't have it anymore. I used to be able to do that and not have to use the other side, but I can't do that anymore. Okay. See, I'm just so all thumbs when it comes to this stuff. It's gonna come apart. There we go. My granddaughter got a I'm gonna have to take that out. No, I'm not. Okay. Got a charm bracelet for her 11th birthday last month, and she loves it. Okay, yeah, that's gonna lay much better. It's kind of long, but it is what it is, right? Alright, let's get this down. I think I will put this glue on it and make sure that that is how I want it, and I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue around there so that it sticks down really good. It's going to be a little crooked. I mean, although it's going to bump out a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, so then we have the stamps. I don't know if I could get a butterfly on here. Thinking. No, I don't want one with words because I'm going to use other words. Although music, you have your music. I think that would be pretty coming out right there. Let's just put a little bit of ink around it. Okay, so I'm going to glue this one down. I keep them where you can see, yeah. I have it zoomed in a little bit because I knew everything was going to be little that I was working with. Okay, and then I want to put this down. I'm going to put a little bit of glue And it's a swap item. I definitely don't want to take chances of everything falling off. Okay, I'm going to put the butterfly right there, I think. Okay, and then there's this one to put right here. Do I want to try to get any of this fringe on here? Maybe a little bit coming off of there. That might work. Okay, let's put, oops, I got this right there. Okay, this might be fiddly. Get that out of the way. Put a little bit of glue. And try to straighten this out. Put it right there. Okay. Cut it off. And then I'm going to cut that fringe about right there, I think. I don't want it super, super long. Oh, it's not sticking. The glue probably got all dry before I finally got it on there. I was taking my sweet time. Some glue hanging on the side. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't look like there's any fringe on this side, but so then we'll just put that right there. I like that, and I'm going to go ahead and use the glue gun because of the fringe. I'd like to turn it, but no, can't do that. Alright, so then we have this that we're going to put up here, and it says photograph on it, although that's hidden. Put that right there. And do I want to put another butterfly? Yes, I do. Okay, so put a little bit of ink. I have a roast in for supper. Oh, it's really starting to smell delicious. Alright. And we'll use the hot glue gun for this also. Make sure I have it right side up. Go. Okay. Now, do I want one of these hanging on there? I think a few of them might look pretty. Let's see. Yeah, okay, but I want to put some ink on them first. I want to put some ink around the edges. I'm going to actually go on this side so that I can work around his face. And I will put some more glue under there. Just kind of seeing how I can make this work. Don't want it on his face. Now, do I like that? No, I don't. I don't like it at all. I thought I would, but I don't. So maybe just put a couple like this. Yeah, that's better. Except I want to scoot them down so that they're on the button. Yeah, and I could, you know, the rule of threes, I could put this one right there. There, that's better. That's much better than how I had it. Okay, so let's stick some glue. Oh, that top one came off. There we go. Okay. I am liking this so far. Good. I'm just making sure there's nothing else. Okay. I have word stickers. Now, which one was it? I didn't mark it. To dream of all the happy days is what I thought we'd use. And I'm probably going to have to cut this unless I don't want to do that. I got glue. Oh, here, let's put it right here. We can put it right there. Okay, so I needed to have fringe, blank space, and that's all around. I'm considering all of this around the edge, blank space. The man, rust, and a postage stamp. So I have everything. I'd kind of like to put something in the butterflies. Let's grab it here. I see what I can use. We'll use these teeny tiny ones. If I can get it open. It is rainy here, has been for 2 days, and my hands do not do well in the rain. Okay, let's cut that one. And I'm going to try to put just, well, it's running out. Okay, just a little. It just keeps running out of my bottle. I hope that's not, that is going to be way too much glue. Yes, it is. It had fringe in it too. I know, let me get my tweezers. I put that glue with my tweezers here. Oops. Okay. This one I don't need quite as much because it's tucked under, I think. That's probably one too many, but I want to have enough. Yeah, oh yeah, that's too many. Okay, it's too many. Too. And that fringe keeps sticking all over. Okay, now let's see if this time if I can get less glue. There, that's much better. Well, it's sliding all over. Now I got glue everywhere. Okay. Do I want one? Do I want some going across the top of that? Yes, I do. Need to cut it right there. And I will figure out the glue not on camera because this will be very fiddly. It's the kind of thing I probably would enjoy watching because I'd be like, oh, can I just move that for you? There we go. All right. Oh, we got to put something on the back here. And I thought that that's not wide enough. No, I was hoping that was wide enough, and that's all the wider I could make that. Let's see if I've got this might work. That back there. Okay. I think that'll work. I am really needing to do some. Oh, those are envelopes. I'm about out of my coffee or tea stain paper. I don't have very much left. That too, but that it would look better if it was wouldn't have to be sideways. Okay. Oh, those are stuck to me. And this paper is lumpy bumpy from being stained, and so that probably isn't, I can't see it through there, and I know it's there. So that's good. Now, oops, that moved on me. It's not exactly straight. Oh, come on, go down just a little bit more. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, cut this off. My rest is starting to look more purple. I think I'm going to have to put some brown on there, because where I tried to make it look rusty, it's looking purple now. It wasn't like that before. It is really turning purple, so oops, that needs cut off there. We'll try some of my, I think I'll have to use my scorched timber. Oops, I gotta cut that right there. I think somewhere I had some, I thought I saw some glue that I wanted to rub off, but I'm not seeing it now. Alright. I might try oxide. Well, I'm glad I have the rust color on the fringe, because that's kind of a rusty color. Both of those are. That's brown, but yet there's kind of a reddish tone to it. Because my rust, that's coming up there. I'm going to glue that back down. Oh, my glue bottle is just, I can't even get it back to here without it being all everywhere. Oh, man. I have glue everywhere. Oh, look at it go. Now I'm getting glue where I don't want glue. Sorry, I gotta get that off of there. I don't want it to dry all shiny. Okay. Well, I hope this will work. I can see that glue now that I wanted to rub off and didn't do it because I couldn't see it. Alright, I will hold this up so you can see it closer. There's the charm. Thank you for joining me today. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. And if you want to join in on swaps or see what this is all about, I swap at Junk Journal Crafts and More. Bye!